it's OmelogoNnadi. I am the Children Nurturer, and this is the Children Nurturer series. What do you tell your children about your country? What do you tell your children about your country? Wherever you may be from, whatever continent you may be from, what do you tell your children about that country of your birth, that country of origin of yours? What? I thought about this question on the 1st of October 2020. October 1 is Nigeria's Independence Day celebration. And that was when this question popped in. Let me ask a question. So, if you are in one of those countries where the stories that you have, that you've told yourselves and your children over years have been tales of war and of everything gone wrong, it's the same old story that you've told over the years. What has changed? Has anything changed? So why not change the story? Why not change the story? If you've told the story over and over and over again and it remains the same, why not change the story? Do hold on to that thought, that question. I would go on a quick commercial break and I'll be right back.
Healthy fruits, nuts, seeds, and rolled oats. All natural, oven-baked, crunchy, and oh so yummy. Pepper Pearl granola, high in fiber, rich in vitamins, and a healthy snack pack for children and adults. Best taken with Pepper Pearl Greek yogurt or milk, warm or cold. Pepper Pearl granola, health and taste, all in one pack.
Welcome back from that short commercial break. We're still talking the story of our country that we tell our children. And I had a question. Why not change the story if you've told the same old story over the years and nothing has changed? And I know you might be asking, why should we change the story? I mean, it's the story, by the way, so why change it? Now, let me tell you why. The power of positivity, the power of recreation, the power of a different projection. Now, if you do the same thing the same way over and over and over again, can you achieve a different result? The answer is no. So what have we done? We have told the stories over and over and over again. Well, you probably were told the stories by your parents because things were bad, though you'd say not as bad as they are now. And then you latched on and you recreated the stories and told us, and you're telling the stories to your children. Guess what? You speak it out. That's what is regurgitated, regenerated. Nobody sees the point because, well, that's how it's been. So why not change it? Create a fresh birth of positivities. And let me tell you how you can achieve this with your children. Now think of the fact that complaining never changed a thing. Complainers on one side and fixers on one side. Now if the complainers keep complaining, things will never work. It needs the fixers to come and fix the things that the complainers are complaining about. But guess what? The majority of us on this side of the divide have complained over and over again. And so there is no fixing happening. People complain of things, but guess what? People also change things. So what do? Tell the children about the possibilities. Paint pictures of these possibilities. Let them see what is going on right now. They are pretty bad. Everything is in a mire. Let them know, yes, absolutely, but change the narrative. Let them see that things can be different. Show them how different these things can be. Show them what it should be. Show them what the possibilities are. Create them as pictures and let them see these pictures in their minds. And tell them, after you have created these pictures, tell tell them that these things can change and tell them that they can contribute towards changing it. And you can also contribute towards changing it. What are the little things you're doing in your own corner to ensure that things are different? Whatever role you can play, start it from the home. I could give you a few examples. Now, how about, for instance, queuing rightfully for things? Don't shunt. Don't cut corners. Teach your children that it's this cutting of corners that ensures that things get rowdy and people try to bribe to get ahead of others. So, if you can play as little a role as that in changing things, teach your children that they can change things too, that they can play roles. Let them grow up with this. Things aren't as good as they should be. Things are very bad, but things can be different this way and that way are what should be. Those are what we've gone for, and we all can be the fixers. So what is the story you're telling your children about the country? What story are you telling your children about your country? Do not tell them a single story. Tell them a balanced story. Tell them of the bad and tell them of the good, the possibilities that can arise. Consistent projections change mindsets. Changed mindsets make great changes. Keep projecting these positive ideals for your children. Now, when you keep pushing out these projections, one thing can happen. Over time, when we continue to spiral these ideals and these positive projections of what should be, not just what could be, what should be, what we find out is that we create a long chain, a bank of young men and women who grow up believing that they have the task and the role to make good and great changes. And if everybody feels a buy-in into this task of making a country as great as it ought to be, indeed, that is all that any country needs to reach the height that it deserves, the height that it aspires to. So once again, what story do you tell your children about your country? Think about this. This is the Children Nurturer series. My name is OmelogoNnadi, and I am the Children Nurturer. I'll see you next episode. Do have a great day.